Hey YouTube, it's Ashley. Sorry it's been so long since I've updated you all. I think my last update was like 20 weeks and 4 days, and I am actually 24 weeks today. So it's been about a month. Sorry, it's been kind of crazy around here. But I had my 24-week appointment, doctor's appointment today, and everything seemed to go really well. But my list of questions, like, forever long. So I have a ton of stuff that we've gotten from people or we've bought, a few weeks ago. We don't plan on buying much else until after my baby shower. But so I may have to do 2 separate videos. We'll see how long this goes. But some of the things that have been going on is I've been having horrible hip and leg pain. I mean, we're talking awful. And so it's just like I'll wake up and it's like I can't move. It hurts so bad, and like I have to sit up in bed and flip over, and I'm guessing, and the doctor said it's probably that he's laying so low and he's putting pressure on my sciatic and causing it down both sides. So there's not much I can do about that other than taking Tylenol whenever it gets really bad. I have had an eye twitch for like 2 weeks or a week and a half in this right eye, and it's always the top lid. And my husband has it in the exact same place. So, I mean, there's not much. There's that stupid truck again. I hate that thing. Our next door neighbors drive me insane, and they're like the loudest people ever. And everybody else is super quiet, and it's like a totally nice neighborhood until they start their cars up. But anyway, so this eye twitch, and I thought she would say no big deal, but come to find out, like, I thought she was going to draw my blood. She was like, well, maybe we should check your potassium and calcium levels, because the baby gets my potassium and calcium first, that what he needs. So if I'm low on it, that means I'm not getting what I need. So, but then I explained to her that when I worked at this place in Louisville, I mean, you can ask my friends, I had it for like probably 6 months straight, and it would happen, on a couple of times a day, every day. And I never went to the doctor for it. And she's like, well, that probably means you're just prone to them more. It's probably nothing to worry about. She's like, we'll watch it, and it'll probably just go away on its own, just like it did last time. So hopefully that'll be the case. Heartburn and acid reflux. I have my good days and bad days. Some days it seems like it's worse than others. I haven't had it probably in a week now, but that's no sign it's not going to come back tonight. So, and she said try Tums, and then if that doesn't work, then get the Zantac that's over the counter. So, I asked her when we start the every 2-week appointments, and that starts at 28 weeks. So my next appointment is June 24th, and after that it's every 2 weeks. Like, that shocks me. I'm like, where did that come from? It just seems like it was creeping by so slow and everything, and then all of a sudden it just speeds up. But I'm excited. That's awesome. I asked her about prenatal classes, and she suggested I take the prepared birth class. So I'm going to look into that and figure out what that is a little more. Swelling of feet and toes. I get it whenever I walk a lot. But she said, with the heat, the way it is, our air conditioners work right now. We have to get that fixed, our central air. I think it just needs that whatever stuff added to make it cooler. So we need to call them this week and get that fixed. But she said during the summer it's just going to get worse. There's nothing that I can really do about it. So she said just make sure, like, when I'm at home, and don't have much to do or whatever, to make sure I keep my feet up. That'll help with it, and it'll help me feel better or whatever. I asked her about the strep B that they test for, like, later, like a couple weeks before you deliver, and she said if it comes back positive, they usually give you penicillin. I am highly allergic to penicillin and amoxicillin. So she said, I think it's clindamycin or something like that, that they would give me if I do test positive for it. So shouldn't be a big deal. He is still breech, which shouldn't be that big of a deal. Hopefully he turns. But I asked her if he does stay that way, then what steps do we take? And she said pretty much, you know, since this is my first baby, they won't do the turn on the outside or whatever. And she said plus it hurts really bad. And she said we would schedule a C-section at 36 weeks. So he has until 36 weeks to get head down. And at that point, if he's not, then I guess we're having a C-section. So, and that's fine as long as he's healthy and it goes well. Let's just pray that, right? Let's see. He measured right on schedule, so that was awesome. I scheduled my 3D ultrasound, and she was like, well, you can do it now through 30 weeks. They won't do it after 30 weeks. I'm not sure why. But, so I was like, well, my birthday is June 16th, so, and she's like, well, I've got the 16th open. So we're going for a 3D, 4D ultrasound on my birthday. So that'll be a wonderful birthday present to get to see his little face and body and kind of see what he looks like. So I'm excited about that. Also, now I know that most places don't do this, so I was kind of shocked when this is what they told me I was going to do. They gave me a bag with instructions and I got to pick lime or orange. But here is the glucose, if you guys are wondering what it looks like. Well, maybe. So it's, I think 50, it's 10 fluid ounces, 50 grams. And this stuff tastes just like Sunkist. We had to do the 3-hour glucose test in my physiology class a couple years ago. So, and it tastes just like a sugary Sunkist. Not bad at all. So I have to drink this. My next appointment's, I've said this before, June 24th. I have to drink this 30 minutes. My appointment's at 8:30. So I have to drink this at 8, come in the office, and they'll do my appointment. They'll draw my blood before I go home at 9, and I'm done for the 1 hour, and hopefully that comes back, you know, that I don't have to do the 3-hour. But if I have to do the 3-hour, I would rather know that I have gestational diabetes than not. So it's precautionary, and I would rather know than not know and take the precautions so that he's healthy and I'm healthy during birth and all that stuff. So, let's see. My baby shower has been scheduled. It is on June 28th. That is a Sunday, the last Sunday in June, and I will be 28 weeks, I believe. And so I made my own invitations. You know, I own my own company, stamping and scrapbooking company. So I have all this stuff, and I was like, I would rather just make them myself than anybody have to, you know, just buy them or whatever. So I was like, I want to do that myself, and I'm making the party favors because I've got all this stuff. I might as well make them myself and not have somebody else pay an arm and a leg for them, and then be super nice. So, and it's a jungle theme party. At the end of this video, I'll put pictures of what the cake is going to look like that my mom's making. It's really cool. But here, I made a dummy copy, so it doesn't have the real information on it. But I hope you can see this. This is a copy of the invitation. And it's on, I don't know if you can see, it's like glossy paper. And then 2 things of cardstock. But I thought it came out really cute. So I made those, and that will work out perfectly. So I think that's it for this video, and I'll make a part 2. I'll see you later. Bye.